Picture this. You're at a party. You don't know anyone. What do? Log on to social media. Try to fit in. And you are not alone in this aspect. Today I will be talking about social media. I will be discussing the hidden benefits many users have overlooked, but also the hidden consequences of daily use. From being a multi-billion-dollar industry to its effects on an individual user, social media is large and far-reaching. Many users, myself included, often forget that social media is a relatively young creation and that it's added to human life on a global scale. A major benefit of social media is that it's created an entire industry filled with potential careers. According to ourworldindata.org, social media apps have about billions of active users. And here you see the graph from ourworldindata.org, and you can see popular social media platforms such as Instagram and YouTube each have 1 billion and 1.9 billion active users respectively back in 2018. And as you can see, the numbers are very large. And so this is 2 years ago, so most likely that these numbers are even bigger today. And you could look out for the social platform that you use or some of your favorites. With such a large pool of active users, entire careers have been made to be a full-time internet personality. And the larger the audience, the more an internet personality can make. Once a large enough fan base is made, also businesses and corporations often pay for advertisements or to mention their brand. According to foxbusiness.com, sponsored posts can make anywhere from $50 to $50,000. Now, if you're an active user of YouTube like me, then this would not be a surprise, as you often get messages like this.
I want to help you all out, so that's why I wanted to partner with Skillshare for this specific video. Shout out to them for sponsoring.
With that being said, guys, I would like to thank this video sponsor, Mid-Valley Plumbing, for always keeping our water clean. However, if we're being realistic, not the majority of social media users are not full-time content creators. And so that's another positive of social media, that you don't have to see it as a career and can strictly use it for entertainment or for information. We all know that social media connects people around the world. It's obvious. We grown up knowing that fact. But we also overlook that it has the power to educate people, to have us talk about important issues that in the current day. And here we have that chart from the pewresearch.org, and they do break it down into different categories, but all you have to pay attention to is that bar at the bottom where they say roughly 53% of US Americans have participated or been a part of politically active discussions or have voiced some type of opinion. These numbers are also from 2018, so it's pretty fair to say that these numbers have gone up in the current year, as in 2020 we saw a lot more politically active people on social media with the current movements for social justice and racial inequality. With social media educating people and having more people involved in political discussions, American democracy benefits as we have better educated voters and overall citizens. However, a negative to consider with this is that false information, or quote-unquote fake news, is just as easily spread. By spreading lies and misinforming users, one person has the power to dictate the actions and beliefs of a much larger group than they would without social media. A professor of psychological science at UC Irvine, Peter Ditto, states that another problem with fake news on social media is that whenever you see it on a social platform, it makes it appear socially reinforced. That there are more people who agree with this, and that it's okay if you also agree with it because someone else is. It also feeds off of our desire to fit in. It's a ancestral survival mechanic, as if you are able to be accepted within a group, your chances of survival greatly increased. And this desire to fit in is another cause of a negative social media. Social media has the power to negatively impact the mental health of its users. Helpguide.org states that social media may make you feel inadequate when it comes to your life or appearance. Due to users posting mostly positive and happy moments from their lives, many are led to compare their lives to the quote unquote highlights of another. This may cause you to feel envy or depression, feeling that maybe your life is not good as someone else's. It's a human tendency to compare things. And when it comes to social media, when you're faced with such positivity, when maybe you're not doing so well in your life, it's important to remember that what people put on social media is what they choose to put. And so keep in mind that they're keeping some things off the internet for a reason. Helpguide.org also states that about 10% of teens report being bullied on social media, and many others are subjected to offensive comments. And we all know bullying is no new issue. However, when it comes to cyberbullying, the bullying can continue to home or wherever the user may log into their social media. And according to the long-term effects of bullying, any form of bullying can cause anxiety, depression, and in worst cases, suicidal thoughts. By only being educated on a potential issue, can users take action to ensure that they enjoy the benefits of social media without any of the consequences. And with all this being said, social media is without a doubt a powerful tool. However, depending on how we use it, it can negatively impact your life or allow us to enjoy its benefits. Everything in moderation is healthy. I encourage you to critically view your relationship with social media and decide whether it's one that's constructive or one that hinders your potential. It's a decision that only you can make for yourself, and it's one that should be made the more we have become intertwined with our technology. Do it for you. Be bold. Thank you.